Hi, this is Snow Queen and you're watching Dante Vaccination. You can follow me on my Instagram at SnowQueenLA.
Are you ready to take your striking game to the next level? Then you've got to get the focus ball. Dramatically improved footwork, timing, reflex, hand-eye coordination, head movement, and striking IQ. Lightweight and extremely portable, so you can train every time, everywhere with the focus ball.
Dante's Vaccination, what's going on, guys? Golovkin. It seems like this man just loves making himself look bad. So Golovkin's trainer just did an interview. And in that interview, he admitted that Golden Boy contacted him to make the fight and offered them the Canelo fight, and he said no. They turned it down. And the plan is for Golovkin to fight his mandatory, some guy named Camille something, a guy who only has 4 knockouts. But get this, they weren't even planning on fighting Canelo after the mandatory fight. They said after another fight, then we'll take the Canelo Alvarez fight. Man, talk about being careful what you wish for. First of all, I want to ask the Golovkin fans, are you going to call his mandatory a bum and say Golovkin is fighting nothing but bums now? He's cherry picking fighting bums? Because how is it possible that Jermall Charlo was Golovkin's mandatory for 2 years? Soon as this Camille guy with 4 knockouts becomes his mandatory, he wants to fight him right away. He's risking losing a major payday against Canelo Alvarez so that he can fight his mandatory instead. Listen, this is probably the only time I've ever agreed with Jim Lampley when he said that this man's career is now a joke since he lost to Canelo in that rematch. And that's exactly what his career has become, a complete joke. And once again, let me just say this to the fans that say, well, Golovkin, I thought he won that rematch. I thought he was robbed, etc., etc. This is the bottom line. The bottom line is Floyd Mayweather, who was 15 to 20 pounds smaller than Canelo Alvarez, completely dominated Canelo to where even if they tried to rob him, they couldn't rob him. In fact, they did try to rob him because one of the judges had the fight a draw or even had Canelo winning the fight. But because the smaller, much smaller Floyd Mayweather was so dominant in the fight, they couldn't take it away from him. So the question is, why wasn't the much bigger, stronger Gennady Golovkin as dominant as Floyd Mayweather? You could sit over there and say you thought Golovkin won, but the biggest question is, why did he even allow the fight to be that close? Why couldn't he dominate him the way Floyd Mayweather dominated Canelo? Can you guys imagine how different the Mayweather versus Canelo fight would have been if Floyd Mayweather was naturally the same size that Golovkin is? Remember, Floyd moved up 5 weight classes. When Floyd was a junior lightweight, when he was a lightweight, he was knocking out the majority of his opponents. And I'm talking about some of those opponents were considered pound for pound the best fighters in the world. So once again, it doesn't matter if you want to say because you're a Golovkin fan, I thought Golovkin won the fight. The bottom line is it should not have been close enough for them to even take it away from him. Now, before I continue, I want to go ahead and shout out my man Rodriguez Jackson. He has a new YouTube channel, and I want you guys to show that love and subscribe, man. You know, it don't take nothing but a minute to hit that subscribe button. This man is an author. He has 3 books that he wrote, and his channel will be covering fitness, amateur boxing tournaments, amongst other things. So let's help my man get to 1,000 subscribers. You know, not only does Golovkin make himself look bad, but he makes his fans that defend him look bad. Because every action he takes, it forces his fans to contradict themselves. Because once again, if you're going to call Jermall Charlo a bum, why aren't you guys calling his opponents that he's facing right now bums? Where's all that personal animosity towards Camille that these fans had towards Jermall Charlo just because he wanted to fight against Golovkin when he was his mandatory? Where are all the comments saying that Camille doesn't deserve to fight Gennady Golovkin, etc., etc.? They're obviously not going to say that in this situation. because these fans have always felt if there's someone out there that could possibly beat Golovkin, especially on the coincidental list, we're going to try to create as many distractions as possible to prevent or help prevent Golovkin getting in the ring and possibly losing to someone like that. So it's all bad for Golovkin right now. It's all bad. Nobody has confidence in him, from his current trainer to even his former trainer. Think about that for a second. It would be one thing if it was just Abel Sanchez saying, you know, I'm a little concerned, because Abel, he did say that he's concerned that Golovkin may get knocked out if he gets in there with Canelo a third time. Now you have his current trainer saying that he doesn't think Golovkin is ready for Canelo Alvarez and may need 2 tune-up fights. You got to think about it. In a way, he's saying the same thing that Abel is saying, but he can't be as overt when he says it because he's being paid by Golovkin. He's his trainer, right? So he can't come out and just say, I don't think my fighter should fight him because right now my fighter would get knocked out. Abel could say that because he's no longer his trainer. I'll say this right now. If I was Canelo Alvarez, I would never give Golovkin a third fight after this move that they just made. And they would be doing Golovkin a hell of a favor, because Golovkin would most likely get knocked out or beat even more decisively in the third fight. When you look at the way Canelo was able to hurt Gennady Golovkin in that second fight. You know, Canelo was just trying something out new when he went after Golovkin in that second fight. And now that he knows that it worked, he's going to do it even better in the third fight. Now, I want to make this very clear. We all know that this Canelo-Golovkin fight has lost all steam. It's completely lost all steam. Nobody really wants to watch the fight. But the fact that Gennady Golovkin has turned down the opportunity to fight Canelo after constantly nagging that he wants to fight, to DAZN, etc., now when they're offering him to fight, he's not ready for it. It just speaks volumes about Gennady Golovkin's career and how he will be remembered. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. You know, I always say on this channel, pay-per-view fights should actually be free. And now the day has come where I'm about to hook you up with an app where you can watch all your pay-per-view events, boxing, UFC, etc. for free. I want to introduce Block TV, the best internet streaming television app out there. They provide over 3,600 channels, including HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, and Stars. They have a massive video-on-demand library with over 40,000 of the new release movies and the latest TV series. And it also includes DVR, so you're getting all of this for $34.99 a month, and once again, that includes free pay-per-view. So this one right here is a no-brainer, guys, because back in Las Vegas, I was paying damn near $200 a month for my cable. Those days are long gone now. So to get the app, make sure you guys go over to getblocktv.com and put in my promo code and get 30% off your first month. You also get a free month for every friend you refer. The promo code is DBNation. If you guys are looking for more great content and a website that covers everything from sports, business, politics, technology, hip-hop, and even more, you need to go over to rapstreamtv.com. The website is ran and owned by Sire. They'll keep you guys updated on everything. So once again, brothers that's out there doing positive things like this are exactly the ones that we need to support. So show that love by checking out rapstreamtv.com.